What's up, guys? Today we're gonna check out the new Mobile Suit Gundam Micro Wars series. Just got this in recently and I am dying to check it out. I got my... You can't see him, huh? I got my Zaku all here. Okay. Had to make sure all the family was here. We're about to add a new one to the group. So, this Volume 1 or Series 1 includes Char's Red Zaku, a tank with 3 soldiers. You're about to see why this series is so cool. I just dropped it. I drop a lot of boxes, as y'all have seen. Cool, another looking tank that turns into a jet with 3 pilots. I don't know much about, I don't know what this thing's called, but I do recognize it from the SDG Gundam series, because when you blow up the tank part, it turns into a jet. And then you have to blow up the jet as well. So, we got one of those. It has 3 characters. 2 green, 1 red. Remember that. The standard mass production Zaku 2. Pretty cool. And Granddaddy Gundam. So, we're going to check a couple of these out. Some of them we're not really going to open right now because that's going to take a whole long time. But we're going to check out a couple of them. Let me clean up the workspace. Okay. So, we're going to start off with the Zaku 2 Char's Edition, Char's Custom. See what happens. See what we got in her. Let's see some stickers. Okay, here we go. Just like every Gundam toy ever, you have to put it together. Regular trading figures, you might have to put the body on the legs. Wait, put the legs on the body and such. The Gundam trading figures, it's just mini Gunpla. You just have to build them and add stickers. So, there's the bazooka. Has to have the bazooka. Here's the upper torso with the head. And there's a bunch of parts for us to put on. Fun. Okay, one thing I don't see. Oh, I bet I know where it is. We'll be right. Okay, so here's our torso. Our bazooka. Our helmet in case, I mean, I don't know what I don't know what this means, what the fin is, but I notice a lot of figures come with another helmet without the fin. Maybe somebody can explain that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the original Gundam series that I didn't remember. But there is an extra head. There's his battle axe that he's known for. And here's the shoulders, legs, and joints and fists, and let's alright, guys, so we got put the body together real quick. Actually, I'm gonna get some other ones to compare it to. I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't see it being very, I mean, it's gonna stand there, that's about it. Alright, and I just discovered the coolest thing. Like, I don't know of any other ones that do this. Maybe I should try it out. Let me pause it real quick and test it out before I make an idiot of myself. Okay, I can't find it on any of the other ones that I just tested out. So, I'm going to wait and show y'all this in just a second. But it's the coolest thing. Alright, so here's what's up. So I'm at this point. Like I said, no head, just torso and body. I actually took the head off because I wanted to do the gimmick, you know, what we're here for. But watch this. So I didn't see the figure. Like, this was all the parts. Let me give him his no. I'll have to figure out the bazooka in a minute. Okay, so I'll put his head back on just to make it a little. All right, here we go. So what's up with this? Like, this cool little guy. there's him next to it. Let's see if I can. Man, I don't want to mess up my camera angle. So, this little guy. This one right here is G-Frame. G-Frame Char Zaku. This one right here is the big expensive anime version of Char Zaku. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I wanted to show you some. This is the volume 1 or series 1, whatever. I don't know if they ever gave it an official name, of the Micro Wars Gundam trading figure series. I'm super stoked about. Okay, here we go. So what's so cool about these little guys? And this isn't. Hold on, let me make sure we're focused here. Okay, this is just the standard gimmick. There was no figure in the pouch, so that bastard. I thought he'd be in the seat. Okay, so apparently the mobile suits do not come with a pilot, but you can put a pilot in there. How about that? Okay, so there's an opening for a pilot, so you can put your little pilot in there, which actually that makes a lot more sense now. But they showed him on the box. Like, see him right there? They showed him on the box. Come on now. Definitely looks like there's a pilot in here, but there's not. Okay, so 0 pilots. If you only buy the mobile suits, you're not gonna have a pilot. So your mobile suit's gonna be kind of just sitting there without a pilot, guys. But it does have a cool gimmick. You can pop its head open, put you a pilot in there, and close it back down, and the pilot will never be seen again. How about that? It also comes with a Japanese piece of gum. So you might want to get it quick or your gum will expire. And you don't want your gum to expire. This little sucker's pretty cool though. I'm going to show you the articulation. I'm just kidding, it doesn't exist. I'm joking. Right here it twists. There is no bend in the elbow. The wrist will twist as well. No bend or anything, of course. This one actually has a ball joint, so it'll bend, but that's about not very much. Like, I mean, no, it doesn't bend, it just kind of moves on the ball joint, and it'll spin and do whatever because it's on a ball joint. And that is too. So I mean, like, you can do this little Hell Xeon thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. And that's about it. Like, there's no bend in those legs. Like, nothing's gonna bend in them legs right there. The ankles are ball joints, so they'll wiggle to stand up, I guess. Ouch, the spikes are real. So he looks, it's not SD, it's not Converge, he's just stout. He's a linebacker Zaku. But I love the way it looks, I'm not gonna lie. Size comparison, here's Gashapon Forte. Let's see if we can get this stupid piece of gum out of the way. Taller than the Gashapon Forte, I would hope so. And let's compare it to the old school Gashapon, old little baby Gashapon. Converge, it's a little bigger than Converge. And then we got the best of the best right here, Mobile Suit Ensemble, which I'm not going to take that ensemble off the stand because that's going to take me a long time, but it looks about the same height-wise as the ensemble, which is a tad bit bigger than Converge. But it doesn't move. The ensemble right here, now these suckers, they move. Look at all them joints on there. Those suckers move right there. My favorite series, definitely. But this is growing on me already. So it's on. I mean, that's one thing I did like about them, is they don't look like any of the others. There's so many Gashapon sets, Dash and Next, and there's like 10 different ones, and they all look the exact same, sort of. They can't be sort of the exact same, but they're close to, they all look sort of the same, which we'll be getting a whole bunch of those in soon. jpntoyguy.com if you want to get a bunch of those. They're still fun to collect, and they actually pose pretty good too for how big they are. Anyways, I'm not talking about those right now. So there's the size comparison. A little bit bigger than Converge, closer to the ensemble height-wise, but these suckers, they're some swole linebackers. Zaku's a thick boy already, so let's check out the next one. No, I'm joking, not the Granddaddy. Actually, I want a Char, so we are gonna open this. Let's check it out. I'll be right back. I will say that this set took me a lot less time to put together than some of these other ones. Converge, you don't do anything really, put some arms on maybe, and the crown or whatever it's called, or the horns. But ensemble, that takes a while. Gashapon, those took a little while. This one only took just a couple of seconds to really get it put together. Alright, let me get this tank opened up real quick and let's check it out. Alright, let's see. Like I said, I know this thing has an official name, but I don't know what it is. There's my piece of gum. That's what I opened this for, is I have my cola flavored gum. Alright, here we go. So here's our pilots down there. Little, no heads on them. Tiny little guys. I thought they might be a tad bit bigger. I don't know what I was really expecting, but here's our tank. We're gonna put this sucker together real quick. Alright, so I got this together. So I'm actually pretty impressed by how cool this is. So again, I don't know if I've talked about this. I'm almost certain these are not necessarily for collectors, like Converge, Ensemble especially Converge. Probably even the little Gashapon. I think they go out of, or I know for a fact that with Converge and Ensemble, they are meant for collecting. They are candy toys in grocery stores meant to be collected. So, or that's another reason why they're called trading figures. Is you go to the grocery store, get your mom to buy you one as a kid, and if they only have duplicates, maybe you get a duplicate of one that you already have, and then you go to school and trade it the next day with your buddy that has like one of the rarer ones, or 2 for 1, or however you gotta do it with your buddy. Y'all can trade up and help each other out. That's why they're called trading figures. These are also called trading figures. They're also meant for kids, but these are a kid's toy. The building, as y'all saw, is a lot less building than standard Gunpla, but look at all this. Like, the guns move back and forth, up and down. I mean, they actually move around. Like, there's not many, and they have artillery weapons. They have, like, tanks and jets and stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm actually still a fan of this, actually. And check this out. Let me make sure you can lift. And there's our pilot. Nice. He's not coming out of there unless you take this whole thing off. But pretty cool little tank. Like I said, I know it has a name, but that's pretty cool. And a lot of times with these weapon packs, they only add the weapon pack, and it'll cost the same amount as a figure of this series. This one, they were smart about it. They added the pilots to the, what are these called? Artillery or equipment packs, whatever, weapon packs. So they added pilots to it, so it actually gave you a reason to buy more than just the like the mobile suits. So that part is cool. That was some smarter marketing than what they do with the weapon packs with the ensemble kits, where you're just paying up, $10 to $12 for just a weapon pack that adds on to your figures that you've already spent $10 or $12 on each one, and it starts adding up. It gets expensive. That's why they give those to collectors. Okay, so next we're going to talk about these little pilots. Let's see if I can even get this thing to focus on this. Okay, little bitty pilots. They bragged about the articulation. It does have articulation, but this thing feels like it's about to fall apart. Not gonna lie. And again, with Gundam's obsession, or Bandai's obsession with, if it's made for Gundam, then you have to have some part being built for it. They put the stinking helmets on our little runner piece, so you're gonna have like little white marks on their helmets. It's just kind of dumb. So I did alright with this little, I guess this will be my Char. His marks aren't too bad, but they're there. I'm sure somebody on Instagram will have some amazing paintings of like redone versions of these things in a couple of weeks. The way you guys are. Alright, let's see what this. Get Char in his pilot seat. I know I got really excited about something a minute ago and then forgot to even show y'all. But we can get the pilot in there first, because you can't even make it work without the pilot. Alright, get down in there. Ta-da-da! Now we have a little Char. Alright, check this out. Now this is really cool. Even cooler than them having pilots, actually. Alright, this is the mono eye. Alright, check this out. Now he can look at you from the side. Check that out. You can't really tell as much on camera as when you're looking at it, like, see, it's not centered anymore. He's like, oh, I see you over there. My peripheral vision out of my one eye. But this actually has, let's try not to break it here. Alright. So it has this little slider. And it turns the eye. Maybe other Zaku toys did this. I've never seen it. I think that's really cool. Not that I'll probably keep it centered just because it looks kind of caca without it, but that's pretty cool. None of my other ones do that. I checked. Alright, so there's 2 down, 1 to go. Alright, for the big moment, I had to put our banners up that we forgot to put up earlier. jpntoyguy.com. I'm the JPN toy guy. I got the toys guy. Check it out. I won't do any more accents like that. I promise. Alright, here we go. Oh, Grandpa Gundam himself. Is that a smiley face on his kneecap? Did they do that on purpose? Is that little homage? No, I'm joking. How long will it be before P Bandai releases like a $200 set of these where it's just a repaint? You know, it'll be soon, I promise. They've already announced Series 2, which I don't want to say what it comes with because I might actually get it wrong because I didn't pay much attention to it. But it'll be up on our website in the trading figure news because we're all about the trading figures. That's what we specialize in. We're not about the big statues. That's not us. We're about the collecting of the trading figures. Here we go. Grandpa Gundam. Let's get this box. Alright, another piece of gum, thank goodness. Alright, same setup. Stickers, of course. Gotta love stickers. Got shield. Oh, look at that upper torso, baby. That's Grandpa. His little gun, and then his legs, shoulder, or yeah, here we go. Okay, guys, I went the extra mile for you this time. but I didn't want to get upstaged too bad by any of y'all, so I put some stickers on the toes, give them a little twinkle. Still a little pale, like, I don't know, it just looks a lot more white. I feel like there's missing decals or something that I'm used to seeing. But here's the granddaddy, Rx-78-2. And I'm actually, I like the detail in the back. The backpack, really, I love the backpack because it gives it a beefier look. Here's it next to its the beefy linebacker Zaku. It's a cool little set, and I mean, yeah, there are some pieces that a kid could swallow, like the fists, but that's about it, really. I mean, the rest of it stays together. It's not like any of the other Converge or Ensemble where there's a ton of tiny pieces that can come off. I mean, these, like I said, these are definitely play toys. They're hard plastic. I mean, you can hear it. They're not made out of the soft vinyl or whatever it is that the other ones are made out of. But I'm actually not, I mean, I'm not unimpressed. I will show y'all the gimmick on this one. Let's see. Actually, oh, check that out. Let me focus on it, make sure. Okay. So it lifts up, and the pilot controls move away. That's not Amuro, obviously. I didn't open that pack just because we're already at 21 minutes with just 3. But that lifts away to expose it. I mean, these are for like diorama sets where you have them in like a garage or barge or whatever it is where they get worked on, and you can have them like come out. I don't know, y'all saw the promo pics, I'm sure. So that's, I mean, I think it's cool. It's a neat little idea. Like, I'm gonna be I'm already a fan. Like I said, I'm sure I'm gonna be posting a lot of cool pics with these, and I can't wait to see what y'all do on Instagram with all the creative ideas you guys come up with. I'm sure there'll be some insanely, amazingly painted ones out there here soon. I mean, I see some creases in them where I wonder, like, do they do more things that I'm just not aware of? So maybe we'll find out more as we learn more about these. Like, he has a little less, I mean, he's got a ball joint at the shoulder, and the shoulder's on its own. So, I mean, it kind of moves. But like I said, this is like a lift your arm up, pew, 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 pew type of toy for kids. But speaking of that, I guess we'll let the battle begin. You can find these and more jpntoyguy.com. Micro Wars Mobile Suit Gundam Trading Figure Set Volume 1. I am a fan, not let down at all. Also, before they go to war, since they got the same weapons and such. Converge definitely has more detail. Like I said, it's obviously a collector's series more than these. These are a play series, and obviously they're going to be for collectors too. You can't make anything Gundam without the collectors getting involved. So we'll see what the market does with these. Hopefully they'll stick around. I mean, surprisingly, there was little to no word about this series right here when it was announced. The Aqua, what were these guys called? Aqua Shooters. This is Aqua Shooters Series 1. These things are basically identical to, they're like little human versions of the Ensemble kit. I mean, look at the articulation in these suckers. Like, they bend at the knee, they definitely will come apart extremely easily. But the ankles, the legs right here, they spin, the knees bend. I mean, these things have crazy articulation. and we got some on the website, man, and eBay store, and they sold out super quick. And I don't think Bandai was really going to make any more, but they did so well that they've just recently announced a volume 2 that we'll have up on the site in June when they release. Super excited about those. It's a cool little kit, or set. We're not going to go into those right now, but if they were able to make a series 2, and this has already got a series 2, so they obviously have big things in mind. And even Bluefin, who we're not going to give any credit to or anything, they announced, or they actually had some promo shots with the Micro Wars figures in the background. That doesn't mean much. They'll show off converged figures like they're going to bring them to the States, and they're P Bandai versions that we've never gotten, and they act like they're going to bring them over for us. But that's Bluefin. They're all a bunch of, they don't care about trading figures, which helps me out, but I wouldn't expect much from them. And then if they do make it to the US, that just means they'll be in like anime stores in California and stuff like that. So unless you live like in one specific area of California, you're not gonna be able to find these in stores. So get them now. These things are super cool. I'm a fan. You can check out the Instagram. Let's see, Reborn's Haptism. So check us out on Instagram. Definitely be posting a lot of pictures of these. And I guess that's it for this time. We are at 26 minutes. So if anybody actually stuck around this long, give me a like. Maybe even a comment. Just put, hey, you suck, or something. I don't care. Comments are nice. Subscribe if you want to see more Japanese figures, especially Gundam and Dragon Ball Z, since that's what, or that's all that's being made really, and Pokemon. It's not like the old days, but we also got an order of a bunch of old trading figures that are coming in, and we will be doing videos on those. So other trading figure passionate collectors like I, join in, and I'll be showing you those when they come in. I'm super excited about those. I just remembered. We got a lot of old Converge coming in. I pay a lot of money for those, and I have to get them shipped from Japan, so quit bitching about the prices of old Converge. They're not cheap to find. If you can find them for cheaper, go find them for cheaper. That's all I can tell you. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks, guys.